Welcome to the Texas Go Radio Show. I'm your host, Matorius. This is part 23 of the Barataria 10-hour documentary made by Milker Nation. Shout out to that channel. Go subscribe, like, and share. Back to you, Owen.
I can help getting people off drugs. Yeah, Gravy David Bear. Because that's what I want to be able to do. I want to be able to say, if you're in pain, you're welcome. And a lot of
This is one of the most disgusting parts of this, right? I say that, there's so many disgusting parts. But he gradually changes his grip, focuses on something. I haven't heard him mention this in a while on any of the newer live streams, which I admittedly don't watch all of them. Whenever I first started this, there was the bears that would come in. They'd be like, "Oh, you watched the whole stream?" No, I don't. There's a couple of them that I tried to, and then there might have been one that I did, but it's normally just random, as hard as that is to believe. But I haven't heard him mention him trying to help literally anyone ever, besides whenever he's whatever that word is, begging for money. We have made it 2 hours and 36 minutes. And we haven't really, the only part that I skipped was where it was showing his kids. So that was just a few seconds. So this has been.
Sometimes that'll bring people that you don't want around a baby. So Wrangler Stars kind of outlined that. And so I'm now leaning towards that. And that way we can get all kinds of people, from all walks of life. I don't have to vet people as intensely as I would if it was on my land, where people can start obsessing. They see where I live. People can always find out where you live anyway. But it's because if my house is on Barataria land, it would have to limit my ability to work with certain groups of people, because my first priority is to my wife.
Where is his first obligation is to him and his kingship, his castle. I don't believe that at all. He has no allegiance to his wife. He's using her as a pawn right now, as an excuse. I don't believe that. Anyways, how is it laid out? His land that he has right now. He has his house. I understand that it's on a main road, right? It's not isolated the way he acts like it is. But so he has his land that has his house, and I think a barn or something, in his livestock, whatever. Where is the actual land that the cabins are on? Is it on that land, or is it somewhere else?
And so I think this is smarter. And we can get better land. We can get land on water, on rivers. We can get land in really beautiful parts of Idaho with nothing on it, with no electricity or anything like that. Have guards on. Oh, I know all this, but you're missing you either miss the point or you don't.
You either missed. He's not having a conversation, guys. He's telling you how it's going to be, and he's spinning it in such a way that he can justifiably make his own decisions with your money. And if you try to give him solutions, he just wants you to listen. He doesn't want your solutions. He doesn't want. Your solutions just mean that he's either stupid or he's lying. And so it's not a conversation. You either get it or you don't.
All right, yeah, better for Amy and babies. Yes, exactly. And
yes, exactly. Thank you for my echo chamber.
That way I can live closer to like Brandon and his family and SWAT Bear and all these guys that I already know. Because we know a lot of people in law enforcement.
3 years ago, is SWAT Bear still a bear?
Already in North Idaho. So that way we can buy Barataria land now, like soon, because we're already reaching some goals. I got a lot that I can open today, but please donate at thegreatbeartrail.com or the P.O. Box 727, Gig Harbor, Washington 98335. So again,
that's the one that he would prefer. And if you would, don't throw the name Barataria on there, because then it's just all for him. Now, did he ever steal money? I have no idea. Like literally break his own rule of write Barataria on it so that I know that it's not my money, right? Or, because because we all know that he took the money that didn't have the name Bertaria on it. I know that for a fact. There's no way. So that $182,000 as of a couple days ago.
The new plan for Bertaria, and I'm sure the trolls will weigh in and then delete all their comments and videos after Bertaria becomes unbelievably beautiful.
Can we share a laugh at that? What? They're gonna delete after it's all right. Let's hear that one.
98335. So again, the new plan for Bertaria, and I'm sure the trolls will weigh in and then delete all their comments and videos after Bertaria becomes unbelievably beautiful.
This is 2023. This is 3 years later. Okay? Let that sink in. The date is July 18th. I think today's July 1st. I think. It could be June 30th. I can't remember.
What was I talking about? Oh, yeah. So we're going to do my house and then a separate land for all of our crushing. And I'm going to keep fundraising a bit, but if I don't get all the way to my goal, I will still make something. Because some of my friends are saying to take investors and stuff. I'm not. And I know that there's an argument for that. I know that if I took... Because investors would be all about...
That's how he circumnavigated the, if we don't meet our goal, then I'll give the money back. If you keep changing the goal and saying, well, I'm going to do it anyway, then, I mean, what? What, you want your money back because I'm a liar? Oh, my.
This. I mean, the amount of energy and excitement and all that, I'm not going to do that. And I know that if I took... Because investors would be all about this. I mean, the amount of energy and excitement and all that, I'm not going to do that. And I know that may be the wrong call, but I'm not going to go into debt, and I'm not going to take any investors, even if it's the corner of some foreign field where a gunner sleeps tonight, even if it's small. So lowered oxygen.
The reason why, and this is all, obviously you don't really know, right? But my opinion is that the reason why, and I'm sure a lot of you came to this conclusion, the reason why he doesn't want any investors is because that's somebody that can hold him accountable. And there is nothing inside of him that wants that at all. One of his greatest flaws is he can't hold himself accountable.
And plus, constant moisture and bacteria on your face, plus 5G, plus vaccines, plus constant anxiety, plus sleeplessness, plus social isolation. You're looking easily at 100 million deaths in the next 2 years. The reason people are sending me money for Bertaria,
fear-mongering. Cult. Dangerous cult.
Is because my intention is good. I know for a fact, if my intention was to somehow screw people over or profit or whatever, it would be my own demise. I know for a fact, if my intention was to somehow screw people over or profit or whatever, it would be my own demise. I know for a fact, if my intention was to somehow screw people over or profit or whatever, it would be my own demise. Guys, I'm that smart to be able to see algorithms that far in the future.
I know that if that was my intentions to screw people over, that would be my demise. I'm smart enough to see algorithms that far in the future. Maybe he is a prophet. Maybe it's a self-fulfilling prophecy. Maybe he knows that that's just the name of the game. He agreed to it. He said, I'm going to scam these people, and I know it's not going to work out for me. Maybe that's exactly what that is. Probably not. But that's just so ironic how that worked out. Because he definitely did. He definitely profited off of it.
Bang, 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 bang. All right. Just seen the news saying a woman was held at gunpoint and got her house robbed in the Bay. Yeah. They're now just taking people's houses. But the media, Don Lemon has not told us about any of this. Dude, people are just taking houses now. Oh, you don't know about that? So you go into a city and you see someone with a nice brownstone, a little grabber, and you just don't do this. But what a person would do is they put a bullet in their brain, and when they stop ghost running, they just pull the body into the street, and they walk in the house, and they go, "Wow, this is a nice house." And people go, "But the police will go." No. Do you not see what's happening with law enforcement now? But a lot of these other people are now desperate. So what are they going to do? They're going to just start taking houses. What do you think a police officer can do to stop that? Do you understand the amount of resources it takes to have a gunfight with one house? Okay, now say 10 houses. Now say 1,000 houses. And there are people inside the houses with guns.
Fear-mongering at a ridiculous level. One house. Do you know how many resources one house? Now say 100. Now say 1,000. Now say 1 billion. 100 million people's gonna die. He's like a retarded Alex Jones. He's like a retarded Alex Jones. Oh man. Well.
And they don't want to, if they know that if they end up in the street, they'll die.
That's saying something. This dude claims to be a comedian. He claims to bat 1,000. I bat 1,000. I'm always right. That's what he says. He's always right. It says a lot that Alex Jones literally is more right about the things that he has said than Owen Benjamin is. That is saying a lot.
Oh, what then? How many cops do you think you would need? How many SWAT teams? That's why morality is the only thing that keeps it all together. Morality. Everything else, it devolves into absolute nonsense. Grab the torch, says Lucifer. Oh, jerk me off. Oh, Jesus. Based on crushing stream, the Bears are here for the future. Yeah, guys, we're about to inherit the earth. No, that sounds fucked up to say. I don't see a lot of opposition.
Out of everything in the last 2 hours and 41 minutes and 53 seconds, that is the first time that he said something and was like, nope, that's messed up. What? Out of all the things that he has said, that we're about to inherit the earth. No, that's messed up to say. Out of all the things, verbally berating an elderly person, teaching his bear cult to be predators and dehumanize people. No, that's cool.
I'll just put it that way.
What?
The earth. No, that sounds fucked up to say. I don't see a lot of opposition. I'll just put it that way. But you can't just isolate yourself from people that might be going through pain or someone who needs another chance or all this stuff. This is one reason why the new Bertaria plan is for me and my family to get a house of our own and then land that we can have get-togethers.
Oh, the new plan, because the old plan, the Bears came first, and the new plan, man, we got to take care of the cult leader. Wow, that's why whenever, I'm not saying this can't be done, but whenever you set out to do something, you need to plan it. You need to humble yourself, get on your knees, pray about it, and actually make a plan. That way you stick to it. Because if not, this is what you get. You get somebody that is literally manic, painting a picture with all of these fantastical ideas, pipe dreams, getting people to give money. I would love to know the truth about how much money on that first day, whenever he started painting that picture of Wonderland and heaven on earth, how much money people committed to Owen in that first day. Probably, I can't even speculate, man, because the amount changed. He said we made 10% of $2 million. And then he said we made 70,000. I don't know, but
stuff outside of that, because I'm the type of person that likes to bring in people to try and, you know, give them some logos and some stuff, some community to grow. And if somebody, like, let's say James True knew where I lived and was just there doing campfires and stomping, I would be a little freaked out at this point. Like, once you hear someone hissing at you, like, you don't know anything. I'm like, dude, I'm a grown man and I know what pedophilia is. I have my opinion, James.
I'm a grown man and I know what pedophilia is. Well, it is true. Everybody that pisses him off just happens to be that elderly man that just requested politely, probably, "Hey, sonny boy, will you put your mask on for me, buddy, please?" And then he is such a fragile, weak, pathetic excuse for a grown man that pissed him off so much that he called him a PDF. Man.
Pedophilia is not from evacuation. Someone that evacuates their quote unquote ego does not say, "Oh, I'm going to go rape a kid." It's evil. It's what evil is. Oh, by the way, if you want to donate to Bertaria, we gotta keep this train moving, because Idaho just keeps going up in price. But I'm sticking to the Idaho plan. We just might have to do a lot of building ourselves. But if you'd like to donate to Bertaria, P.O. Box 727, Gig Harbor, Washington 98335. It's going on.
If you have watched all of these so far, I really appreciate it. This is the Texas Goat Radio Show. Shout out to Milker Nation for all of his hard work. Couldn't do these videos, literally could not do these videos without the archived and the hard work that you put into those. Thank you for that. And all the other channels that do expose Owen for who and what he is, I really appreciate that. Thank you all for the comment section and making it what it is. So polite and kind and welcoming towards all ex-bears. If you're a current bear, I encourage you to take off your bear goggles and stretch your wings, man. No longer in the cold. This is the Texas Goat Radio Show. I'm your host, Pretorius. As always, till next time.